Do it be working though? Do it be working? I think. Okay. Probably. Do 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 do. Okay. Learn. How loud is that? Okay. Bear with me. Figuring it out. Putting the code together. Try not to ear rape anybody with too much noise. It seems like it's not too bad. I'm getting better. I'm improving. With my shit experience, I have no experience. Got it. Okay. Okay. I'm slacking. So hard. Alright. Hear myself like 2 times over, my god. I'm in my own echo chamber. Fine, yeah. This is weird. I don't even know if this game's actually like enjoyable to like watch somebody play. Because normally I don't even pay attention when I play it. I only pay attention for the setup. So I guess I'll just kind of... I just want to get the dailies out of the way. I'm snoozing. Do all the lazy long ones. Just because I am out of it for the day. Although I really, really feel like I was trying to get the super rare drop, but she just ain't coming. So I stopped summoning after I got everything else from the banner. And now I'm just kind of like, well, maybe I don't have to spend 8,000 points because I want the blueprints. But that ain't looking like it's gonna happen. It ain't looking like luck is on my side at all. It's typically the case. It's all about the grind. Rise and grind. Okay, I'll take a red one. Jesus, it's a hot commodity. Yeah, I mean, shit. I feel like I grind a lot. I don't know. Okay, who are the people that are getting 100,000 points on the events? I've barely ever gotten to even like, I think 60,000 is the max I've ever gotten, and that's with me sweating. So I don't understand how people are getting 100,000 points even just for... I mean, a lot of the stuff you don't really need, but the blueprints I for sure want. The whatever the featured weapon is, the general parts, but I need to have enough points to make sure I can get that one 8,000 unit. I was just praying she'd drop, so hopefully we get lucky. I'm not gonna run it a lot. I'm just gonna probably do the dailies and then pick God and pray. I think she can drop from the SP? The most riveting gameplay of auto battling, baby. So hopefully I'm just entertaining enough to listen to while the ships just kind of do all of it, because I don't know how many of you guys play on like a computer or something, but I'm not really like auto battle. Yeah, I'm gonna use auto battle for the computer. If I'm using handheld, then I can like actually sweat a little bit and you like dodge, but I can't do it that well with a mouse and keyboard. I'm just not that good. Can the skins on it? Can I like? Can I get flagged for some of the skins in this game? I've actually not thought about it. I don't process things. I always just kind of like when I upload a video, I know where the lines kind of are. Granted, YouTube likes to hit some of my most like tame thumbnails for some reason. So if you ever see a thumbnail change, it's because they were just like, yeah, too lewd. I'm like, but sometimes the weird thing is it'll let me get away with like mad ass and cleavage, but then it'll just be like, oh, you have a slightly pixelated like midriff. No, 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 no. This is a Christian channel apparently now. So I don't understand why it nitpicks me like that. It's so weird, especially when I've seen full ass like ass thumbnails of people that are just full nudity, and it's not like the educational. It's like anime nudity. It is very much recreational, not educational. So I don't understand. I don't understand why they want to hit me hard. Like they want to get me with the isekai truck every time I try to upload these thumbnails. So now I crop the ever living daylights out of them if I'm not like able to think of a really creative thumbnail. Cause yeah, you could probably tell which ones are like, I don't really know what to do, or that gets the point across at least enough to convince me. Like that. Am I like just like canceled right there? Just shut the channel down. Like it's these it's the see in public. Someone's gonna walk in, and I have no shame really at this point, but it's one of those loading screens where you put your phone upside down while it's going. It's just like I don't know what that is. It's like the sauna one from back in the day. It's like Jesus Christ. But yeah, I don't know where the where the line is. I don't want to be gentle. Jesus. I am getting absolutely clapped. It's gonna show that I don't know how to actually play this game. I just brute force the piss out of it. I don't have any strategy. I just like pump the numbers up as big as they go, and then I'm like, all right, that should be good enough. I'm just here for the collectathon and just kind of the progression. I like the idea of moving towards something of like a completion rate. I'm gonna get all these ships at some point. Lil Sandy, please rerun Lil Sandy, please, for the love of God, because that's the only one that's technically unobtainable, like without like hard grinding right now. I still have to get like Bunker Hill, but that'll happen eventually. I'm just lazy and not wanting to like hard focus, so I figured I'd just get like just the power grind. It's an unholy power grind, especially if we're gonna get like a level cap increase and everything. I can just get that extra levels for some of my early ships I used, like Hood and Ayanami. I'm pretty sure are gonna get like 2 levels at least as soon as that drops, because they have so much excess like XP that I didn't pay attention for during. But we'll see. I'm curious. I'm actually very curious what the melee like update is. I feel like I'm gonna be let down, because that's just typically what happens, where I like start thinking, I'm like, oh cool, they could really mix it up with that, but it's probably gonna be pretty minimalistic. I have no idea. Like I don't really follow streams or like even updates with the game. Like I follow the Twitter just to see like new characters and stuff, and like maybe an event get announced, but otherwise I'm not like, it's weird. I'm not obsessive with the game, but I'm obsessive with the game. Like maybe not the game itself, more just kind of like the idea of it. I just like the design, the art, the creativity, and just like how much the devs have their finger on the pulse with so much of the inside like culture and jokes with it, that it's like I've never really seen a company really like that, like invested in caring, or at least tricking me into thinking they care, because it is a company at the end of the day. But yeah, so I don't know. I actually slept on this game when it first came out too. Like I remember I was like, no. I play too many gachas. Fire Emblem Heroes, Pokemon Go, that felt like too much, and that's because I played them nonstop, and I was like, I can't add a third one. I dropped both of those, downloaded this, and I never looked back. Genshin, I come back and forth on. I haven't played it in a little while just because I've been so busy and wanting to get other stuff done. Um, but Azur Lane is eternal. Like, I'll stop playing this game when it gets taken down off the servers or just fall out with it. I don't want to think about that actually ever happening, but it could. I mean, it happens with pretty much every game I play where I'm like, I've seen it all. But they add so much stuff on a pretty regular basis that it's like, all right, I'm back. You got me. So I really don't see a lot of games like do that. Because like Pokemon Go, when that came out, I was invested. I was doing everything the second it happened as hard as I could. And it just didn't feel like they released stuff fast enough. So I finished. Like I literally had it done. Like whatever you could do. I was like, all right. And we wait for the next one. And that wait is basically what was like, you kind of get ADHD and just kind of like, oh, well, look, there's something else to do in the meantime. Because I remember when this came out, I was like, fuck, there's an event literally like once a week. Like I could not keep up at all. I struggled in the early parts because I was missing so many like unobtainable things that needed to be reran. And then they've been really good about reruns and like adding stuff permanently. Just I can't even imagine starting this game. I can't imagine starting it right now because that would, oh my god, that would probably be such a bitch. Like there's so much stuff to grind for, but at the same time, it's a catch-22. It's like it sucks that there's so much stuff that's like overwhelming that you have to start working on, but there's also so much stuff that you can work on. Like you have to deal with just like the overwhelming aspect of it, but then also the content is just there. It's like if you start like a RuneScape account like now, it's just like geez, you'll never finish. You'll always be playing. And that's a great thing about games, but I can't play multiple of those types. Like I feel like I can only play one at a time, and then I like for some reason this one just is the one that stuck with me basically. I wonder why. Cuz the degenerate was like, "Well, we have no shame. I'm going to commit to the jump hard." And I really like the community for this game just because everybody's like total like coomers about it, but at the same time they're just like really wholesome. Like it's weird. It's just like how degenerate can we go? And but how like friendly can we get at the same time? It's just like how's everybody doing? You see them titties? Them some nice titties. Like how can you hate on that? It's so I adore the piss out of it. I love it. My god. But yeah, the PR grind has been actually honestly, I think I hit a certain point where I don't notice the like PR shipped grind anymore. It's bad, but now with the blueprints being so ball bustingly like time consuming to actually get, I don't really think about the XP it takes to get a character because it's a drop in the bucket in comparison. So yeah, I think I only have 2 ships left. I'm kind of curious. Does anybody know if there's going to be a 6th ship for the PR3? Like, I don't understand why it went 6655. That doesn't really make a whole lot of sense to me, unless we get something later. But then it's like we're adding something to the old roster. It wouldn't really matter. It wouldn't make any difference. They would just be in a different slot. But, like, yeah, there's just an empty space in both. It's just like, I guess we just move on from there. It doesn't have to be filled, but I guess for the monkey brain, just seeing that slot get filled up and be like completed is like, nice. But I guess it doesn't need to. Oh god, I don't think I have my ship set up properly for the PR ship I want to grind, but it doesn't really matter either. I'll get them eventually. I think I need Anchorage, which is Eagle ship or Eagle Union, Vanguard. It's Eagle Union. It was the only one that was Eagle Union. I haven't used Eagle Union in a while, so I'm going to have to reconfigure the team for that. Ironblood, I've been grinding the hell out of. If I don't get Ironblood's like max 24 ships medal first out of any like class or faction, I'll be very surprised because I have grinded them so much just between, I mean, dude, literally Friedrich alone is like, you want to max a couple ships trying to get that XP and then just going from there. So, Aegir, I would butcher any of these names, is why I don't say them out loud. Yeah, the Norse mama for PR4, the decisive one. I'm like 40% of the way through the second combat, like XP. So hopefully that's done. Like I would say I could probably grind it in the next few days, but I don't. There's no reason to. Like I gotta still get the blueprints, so there's no rush. Like I'm just kind of we just chilling to get the XP. Unfortunately, I have to have Iron Blood stuff on, and I am actually that lazy. I just want to fucking. I could switch them out if I still have time before I switch over to the other stream. I could switch over when all the morale and everything drops on these ships from just grinding them into the dirt, because I do not really like putting ships like down below like 100, even like the 119 affection fuck whatever you call it, where the XP drops, like you don't get the bonus anymore. I don't like that because it just feel like I'm wasting. Like I could be more efficient, but then when I'm just going 8 brain, it's like yes. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it is fine that if nothing goes to the PR3 slot, but it's just like come on, you can't tell me that's not a little bit like fuck, that just empty spot doesn't just like kind of grind your gears a little bit. I'll live. I will be fine, but like I want to be a baby and bitch about anything cuz it's just fun for some reason. I like complaining about little things, that way I don't stress over actual problems I have, if that makes any sense. I make a big deal about these small hurdles, and then I like have something that's like life or death, not really, but like a huge decision in my life. I'm like, that's nothing. It's nothing. I was more concerned over which like I'm like, which Dojin's the best one for tonight, and then it's like, nah. Okay, good. I'm glad I'm not the only one. I'm like, I don't think that would be a hot take, but I have to make sure. My god, I don't even know what's like playing. I'm like so scared of like playing music because like I'm really bad about the copyright, so I'm just like, all right, who do I know that makes like fire remixes that can just take me through to the promised land without getting hit immediately? Because I also don't know how streams really work, because between YouTube and Twitch, like they're different but also the same, but I don't know the nuances because I'm not that well versed. I'm a faker. I'm an imposter. I'm figuring it all out. We're gonna get it though. Like one day you'll see. This is just the beginnings. Just try to stay positive. Jesus. Oh my god. No, I've been like trying to get. I got my internet finally like not dog shit. Like I promise you. Stream beats, never. I'll check it out at some point. If I click one thing right now and like try to edit anything, it's like gonna go it's just gonna implode. I like reset the aspect ratio because I couldn't actually get a tab to pop up because it wouldn't fit at the bottom of the screen, and it was just like I reset it, and Azur Lane's like actual window that it was getting captured was like cut in half for no reason. Like I literally couldn't fix it. It's like, why? Like it's the little things you don't think about when you like watch somebody do this, that it's like, how did they just get it to work? Because while I was practice running, like just capturing the game, it would just not show up, or it would just have the prompts, like the buttons, like the joystick and everything, and nothing else. And it's like, why is it picking that up? And then I would close it and it would be back like perfectly. It makes no sense, like why there's these little hiccups. And it's those little things I'm trying to just figure out. Yeah. I mean, it's a learning experience. I feel like I'm getting the hang of it. I've literally streamed the last 3 days just and done nothing else, for better or worse, which means I haven't like read anything, watched anything, gotten anything else done. So like video wise, it's like I'm thinking. I have a couple things I've like recorded. I still have to fucking edit it. But I got on like a bender where I was like really motivated to make a bunch of stuff, and just a couple things I really wanted to talk about that I really liked. There's nothing like new. I don't feel like I'm a topical channel. I don't talk about like the Star Wars thing I did most recently was like the most I've ever done something where it was like it just came out. Maybe like Wonder Egg, like, and like the shows back during the winter spring season. But otherwise, I don't really feel like I'm like that good at just like, all right, this thing just happened. Because by the time I hear about it, it's been like 4 days, and it's like, all right, someone's covered it and way better. Oh God, yeah, bitrate. It's like anytime with all the like technological terms, I feel like I don't know anything as much as my parents and all my family and people think I'm the tech savvy one because I unplugged the HDMI cable from the back of the TV and then put it back in. And it just fixed it to fucking power cycle it. I'm a genius at power cycling. I think anybody can relate to that. But like I have friends that can code and do build their own PCs. Nah. We buy that shit pre-made. We have someone else do it for us because I have no clue what I'm doing. I'm figuring it out. I know infinitely more over this last year than I knew before. When I started the channel, I literally didn't know how to edit at all. I still don't, but I definitely can do some things. Like, it's still very jank, but I feel like accomplished for what I have figured out. Versus like literally my first video has nothing. I actually only cut stuff from it and just that's it. Yeah, we are tech gods. Like he turned the router off by sticking a paper clip into the reset thing, and then he did, and then it all worked for some reason. Or when things just don't work, and I'm like, even I don't know. It's like, just call someone, just get a professional. Like, I'm not qualified for this. As far as many things go, I don't feel like I'm very qualified. Other than my actual legal job. Well, this isn't an illegal job. My actual job, I am qualified for. Still don't feel like I am, but that's a learning experience too. I feel like I'm spread so thin over the things I'm like trying to teach myself and like branch off with. Because I have like all this tech stuff, which is fun for the most part until it gets to that kind of stuff where it's just like turning it off, turning back on. 60% of the time it fixes it every time. But yeah, I just figuring out all these little things is just so frustrating when they don't work. And then I don't want to touch it because now I'm scared. Like I'm like, oh, fuck, I don't fuck with it because now here it goes. Like I could bump something right now for no reason. I don't think it'll be that easy to do, but I could just miss something and be like, well, stream's gone. Stream's just foobarred. Like I forgot to set up this. Like the satellite fell from the fucking sky. It's over. Like something, literally anything. That good old Florida like internet, the random events every day. I feel like something did happen. Like even after I made that community post with the dude hurtling himself into the water, I swear something happened 24 hours later where I was like, I don't understand these people. I am one of you, but I don't understand. Like people just do the wildest stuff sometimes. It's great for like entertainment, but at the same time it's like the unpredictability is like, what the hell? Oh my god. It's already 7? Good god. Would you believe me if I said I was like 3 o'clock? 3 o'clock, I'll start. I have just like, I have such a bad habit of like getting like set up for something and then realizing, oh shoot, I need that. Shoot, I need that. And I need that. So I need to start like 6 hours before I do anything. Even with like making a video, it's like, all right, I gotta clear the schedule. Did I eat food? Did I go to the bathroom? Did I set up everything? Is it too cold in the room? Is it too hot in the room? Is the lights okay? Like, I don't know. Like, it's so all over the place. It's just like I'm so nitpicky, but I'm not a perfectionist either. Like, I don't get the best of either world. I'm like, I do all of the time wasting of a perfectionist without actually making it like that good. It's just like, oh my god, yikes. I definitely at some point want to get a new camera because like the camera I use is like $20, which shows it looks okay for, I mean, here, and even the videos are all right, but you zoom in at all and it's like I look like I'm playing like a Game Boy Color game. It's like so blurry. You get like my voice should start sounding compressed when it, it zooms in because it's so pixelated. You just can't really notice it until that zoom in. My god. My spaghetti fleet. I don't know. I wish they would add a medal for the spaghetti fleet just so you could at least max that one because I feel like I use them a lot. It's totally not because of the Vittorio the Veneto swimsuit skin. Totally wasn't because of that. And also it's just a ridiculously good flagship. My god. Anything that's like buffs the rest of your fleet, it's like we use those. How Enterprise doesn't have one of those is actually infuriating. Like Eagle Union needs a flagship buff. Unless there is one and I'm just dumb. I don't, like I said, I don't know the ins and outs that much. I only know the skills of ships that like I've used. And even then loosely. Well, yeah, streaming camera is a lot more lenient because you don't need to be like caught in, I mean, you'll get caught in 4K easier through streaming, but it doesn't need to, like, the requirement doesn't have to be there. But yeah, I don't know. I'll figure it out eventually, but I don't feel like it's a necessity. Like money wise, like I got other priorities. I'm not just gonna go spend it on that and splurge. God, yes, spaghetti fleet. I love it. Dude, I could not, like, I promise you, like, when their event came out releasing them, I was just like, all right, we're gonna make meatballs, we're gonna have some garlic bread, we're gonna play Il Vento d'Oro, freaking Giorno's theme, pop off. It was like the most like racist thing. Lovingly. It wasn't out of hate. It was out of appreciation. It's like, oh, what got you into the culture? Mamma mia. Where to even start? Shows them PNG, understandable. Yes, live 2D is the interest in the culture. I love this theme so much. Like, Castlevania is such a, like, I almost feel like it's weird. Has there been a new Castlevania game in the last, like, I feel like it's been a decade, like, at least. Yeah, Castlevania's so good. The music is just, it's one of those that's just like, even if you don't like the game, like, the music is so good, and it totally deserves one. It's one of those series that's like, it feels like a sleeper hit, but it's beloved by so many people. And I only know a few like series that are kind of like that. Like anybody that's really played a Castlevania game to completion has just been like that I know is at least like, it's pretty fun. Like it's kind of like if you like Metroid or something, Metroidvania. But yeah, there. I mean, if you play the first level and you're like, yeah, not for me, you probably won't ever talk about it again. You're not gonna go seek other ones out. But it's fun. It's crushingly hard though. I definitely like, without save states and stuff, that game might actually be impossible for me, just because I don't have the patience or time to just sit there for 8 hours on one section, especially when like Dracula gets like 4 phases in every game, like, and you have to beat all of them. It's just like so unfair, and you can die at any point. Even Dark Souls isn't that unfair for the most part. For the advanced series, when did, oh, has it come out yet? What did I play? I played the Anniversary Collection most recently. That was like the original all the way up to like 4 in advance. I played. There's 8 of them. I played like just on that one collection, and that was pretty fun, albeit brutal. My God, some like especially because one of them, I think, funny enough, the one that the show is like based off of, you have to beat that with every character from the show, and then one that isn't actually in the show. It's switched, so which is like 3 or 4 times. It's ridiculous. I definitely remember I talked about it when I was talking about the show, but yeah, that was that wasn't too fun. They play very differently though, so it did mix it up. At least it wasn't like boring, but it's still one of those things that's like, oh my God, I have to play this how many times for the completion. Was it really? I don't really watch the directs, but yeah, the show slaps. That the final like confrontation, it felt a little anticlimactic, but then like it still hit. Like I was expecting something after it, unfortunately, just because the games rewired my brain to be like, well, this is what always happens in the games. But like the actual final thing, like face off, was like they were like the Sakuga, just all of it, the budget, just the whole ass budget. It was amazing. I'm not spoiling it. It is absolutely worth watching. It does have some pacing issues for sure. Like in the middle, I don't remember if it's season 2. I think it is season 2 that has a little bit of a drag, but get through that and you should be all right. Season 1's only like 4 episodes, so yeah, you get that before you won't even realize it's over before you start paying attention to it. Season 3, they all kind of blended together too, because I didn't start watching it until season 2 was already finished, so I just watched that. Yeah, it's definitely good. It's not super long. It might, although it might be like 30 episodes now. So anything, it is weird. I like my brain's either like, all right, boys, we're watching 200 episode series right now, or 12 seems like too much. like what the most recent thing I binged was Bunny Girl Senpai, and that was pretty good. I liked the first half of it more for sure. I do want to watch the movie, but yeah, I like the concept because I had no idea what it was even about. I was like, I've heard people talk good about it, and it's more interesting and more thought-provoking than I thought it was gonna be. But yeah. I don't even remember season 3 though. Like it all like legit just blurred together. I think. Never mind. Yeah, I remember. Okay, yeah. I remember feeling awful, like actually awful at the end of both season 2 and 3. I was like, because I needed more. Then like the next thing wasn't out at the time, and it was just like, oh my God. Like one of them, I forget if it was season 2 or if it was season 3. I think it's season 3's ending. That's like does not end in a happy place. So thank God 4 is already out, because I was like, yeah, I need a bath. Like that just doesn't feel good. I feel like everybody covers Gerudo. I'm a fake Zelda fan, so I don't actually know how it's pronounced. But God, does it slap. I remember the first time playing on the 3DS for Ocarina, getting there and just leaving it open. I'm like, yeah, this slaps. I'm going to go do something. I mean, my ringtone, I've only played like 3 or 4 Zelda games, and my ringtone is still Great Fairy Fountain. Because that shit is just, oh. That's my alarm when I wake up. You tell me you don't feel rejuvenated waking up to that theme, you're lying. Like, people always are afraid to set an alarm because they don't want to hate it, and I understand that, but it's like something about the Great Fairy Fountain, just like, it's just soothing. I'm also not listening to it for a minute. Like, when I wake up, it's like, off, and then I sit on the edge of my bed in a zombie state for like an hour. It takes me forever to wake up. Splash a bucket of cold water on me. This is the way. The soft G. I've heard both, but there is a right way to do it. Are we gatekeeping Zelda areas? Am I gatekeeping? Oh no. Okay. I completely forgot about this, and now that I'm on stream, because I was like, how do I make a video about this? Them giving the UR ships like the live 2D treatment. This is one of the coolest things I have seen in this game by far. Tell me that is not... I'm covering it. Hang on. I apologize. I'm actually covering part of it. Where the fuck is OBS? Jesus. Look at this. Look at this. Look at that. Oh my god. It's so clean. Like, you barely notice the water in the normal version. That is so clean. Oh my god. I mean, I love Warspite to begin with. It's by far one of my favorite, even if she does get power creeped. But like, crept? Grammar. That is just, oh, dude, even the swirl around the sword, dog. Oh, you can't tell me. The art is just so clean. And then obviously the gentlemen, we gather, even like just the normal ones. It's nice. Yeah, I mean, come on. I mean, there's a reason there's a video made on it. It's ridiculous. It's like, oh, damn. That'll make me risk it all. God. And even the new meta ship that got announced for Fuso, I feel like never gets any love at all. So it's really cool, because isn't it like her sister has like 50 skins? I remember thinking that too. Like, why does some ships, I swear, like Signet, however you pronounce her name, the purple one, like the common ship in the beginning, is like, she has like fucking 10 skins. And it's just like, why? Like, give some love to everyone. She gets good skins too, so it's like, fuck. Like, when there's the ones that are just like, oh, hang on. Open the widget. Oh no, even my bitrate. She low. It's happening. It's all coming tumbling down. Like, one thing happens. Yeah, the meta ones, like, there's like a grit to them. I'm not crazy about any of the meta ships that much, but like, I don't know. It's never for ships I'm like crazy about either. If it was, I'd probably be like, cool, but it also kind of is weird to me when there's a duplicate of another ship. Like, even the Kaga battleship that came out a long time ago, just having two of her is like, I mean, I get it, like, fine, like, cool, but at the same time, I'm not crazy about it. It's fine that it exists, because more is always better. I don't want to like limit the ability to get new stuff. That's dumb. You're shooting yourself in the foot if you do that. But yeah. What was it, dude? There was a skin I really liked recently from a retrofits. They seem to always do pretty well on. Dude, I have never used Arc Royal. Like, the only reason she's like leveled up is because I just use her in the like commissions and stuff. The retrofit she got is clean as hell. Like, it's actually so good. Let's see. How do I even, like, I'm gonna hear you meta. Damn, I actually like didn't know I maxed that. I swear, some of these ships, my brain goes into autopilot and it's like, we level up now. Arc Royal meta, like, that's pretty cool. The retrofit they did for her is so goddamn cool, but I have to go down so low. I think she's 92. I could be wrong. I'm a fool. What is she? She's the Royal Navy. Do I ever in a fleet? Am I blind? There she is, 95. Dude, look at that. Look at that. That is insane. The detail on it is actually nuts. Like, the smoke. Okay. I am a sucker for steam. Not steampunk. I like steampunk, but like steam when it comes off of stuff is so cool. I don't know why. Like, it's like the neurons start firing when I see steam. So just that like unload of the gun, it's just like, oh, that's nice. Oh, that's nice. Like, I can't explain. It's just like one of those little things. It's just like, this skin, that's art. That's art. There's the bullets too. Just, oh, it's so nice. Just, oh, look at that. Look at that. My goodness. Did I finish the retrofit? Yeah, of course. Of course. Yeah. Actually, let me see if I have to like anybody that can go. Juno. Oh god. Oh god, why is it giving me did I click the wrong thing? Okay. 4,000. Come on, please. I was strapped for cash the other day. My god, I was like broke. We gotta stop summoning. We gotta chill. Ah, Juno, everyone's favorite martyr. My god. I don't know what I'm missing. Dailies. I haven't even built a shit today. Okay. Alright. Well, can we get the Chikuma today? God. Yeah, that's right. There is an oath skin. Alright. I'm just doing the 3. Like, I don't know what the time is for Chikuma. Please. Your energy for these 3 subs is give me Chikuma. Please. That 0.5%. Please be 3 hours and 40 minutes. Dude. Damn. Saratoga. That's one that doesn't pop up a lot, so I actually don't know the time. That's fine. I'll have to spend the 8,000 points. I'm not. I never thought otherwise that I wouldn't have to. God, it's so like. Ooh, my god! I didn't know I could actually like retire so much. I always wonder how people play if I play like in a way that's like, oh, I can't believe he did that. Like, I just wouldn't even know what that is. Where did the music go? Video paused. What do you mean? Let's get it. Okay. God, I can't like every time I like flip to it, I'm just like, wait, am I where's the stream? There's so many tabs open at this point. Only one monitor, one man, one monitor, having to figure it all out. This is the way right here. This is the way. It has a follow through to my previous video. This is to go further and beyond. Maximum degeneracy, please. God, I want to be that Manju. Do I go put on the whole suit right now? I'll take any excuse. Oh my god. The degeneracy. Could ever figure out what the proper size to. I don't even know, like, what other games, like, what would be fun to watch? I have an idea of stuff I'd love to play on a stream. Of course, Dark Souls is gonna eat up all that because that game, dude, I could not put it down yesterday. It's so much fun, and I was so angry. I got absolutely clapped, but for some reason I was like, okay, one more try. One more level, one more enemy, and it's just like it just kept going. It's for some reason it's just such an addicting game. But so ball crushingly. Like, I got an ego boost too because I beat the first boss on my first attempt, and I was like, all right, maybe I'm not so bad. And then I got to the second boss and was like, I think I died like 15 times. Like, it was bad. It was rough. I was like, oh, that's right. I do suck. Um, Guild? Yo, anybody, there's the guild right there. Check it out. Join it. We need people. I only have 5. It is surprising you can get everything done, though, with, like, nobody. Like, me and, like, 1 or 2 other people run it, and we just, like, we finish every single time. It's like, all right, I didn't expect to actually clear. Did I do this? I actually can't, like, the coloring on that was weird. God. All right, I will. Anybody that knows me, the one thing, because I only thought of the Wii theme, reminding me. God, I want a remake for Coliseum and XD, or a port, anything, because I don't have a GameCube anymore. So if I do play those, it's gonna have to be on the Wii, and I'll need an adapter because I don't think HDMI was a thing yet with the Wii. So unfortunately, I can't use that. But I would love to play XD in Coliseum and do completions of those, because to like the handful of people that actually did watch that video for Pokemon, I'm still doing it regardless. Like, it's a thing for me to complete like the Pokedex in every generation. I'm just shit at making videos, so making it an actual entertaining thing to watch is oh shit, I just casually get a character. Or is it no? Is it? It's a skin. I'm dumb. I'm like I recognize her. Nice. We take those. Enhance. Go zoom in on the license plate. Enhance. Do we just go like unga bunga on it and just like all the way? Go broke? What was that about going broke earlier? I'm all. I'll go 10. I can't even. I've been slacking on Operation Siren. That sucks. That do be sucking though. But fuck, 10 ops damage boost. I don't even know who I'd put that on. We only did it for this challenge. The 1 Iron Blood crate. Get that, baby. Oh, I like this. I do like them adding these. These are great for new players for sure. Like if you haven't really, if you're just downloading the game, this shit's awesome. It's like you get these nice skins, because I remember when you first start, it's like I'm using my gems to upgrade the dorm and my dock, nothing else. But the guild also being able to expand like your size of your everything, really, your oil, your coins, your docks, your depot is very helpful, and I very much damn it. All for 100 coins. The things we do for 100 coins. Fuck. I just pro played myself. Can I make it? No way can I make it, but I wanted to see what I need. It's a big oof. I mean, everybody likes super heavy shells. Like a girl with a nice super heavy shell. God. All for 100 coins. It never feels worth it. Like, I'd rather just get nothing. Like, what's 100 coins gonna do? Peasant. What else? Oh, I guess I could have. I don't remember seeing a update on it before. How many slots? 540 enhanceable. Nah, we got slots left. Oh law, we got slots left. I also, yeah, I think everybody's a huge fan when they do events like these with like the percentage update, like just little increases. It's like, it literally is just, there's no deficit to it. It's great. So when they go away, it stinks. Or like when we get the 20% boost to 4 characters. Lately, it's always been 2 of the characters are already maxed for me. which is a problem personally, but it's like, fuck. Damn it. Squandered. I grinded them before. I could have had it easier if I just knew. If I just had foresight, you know? It's that simple. Just be omnipotent and be able to see the future. Okay, what else? Oh, I haven't even done hard. Oh my god. Wow, yeah, I haven't done anything today. I think I woke up and did like a couple commissions and that was it. The classic. When they didn't get added yet, right? Okay. Does anybody have an idea when the new story map and hard mode come out? Nobody's maxed. Good. Okay. Because that would be nice. That's something to work on. Although, again, there's still so much stuff I'm just grinding. That's like these little things in the background. It doesn't really matter. Just trying to go into an oil deficit. My god. I have so much stockpiled, though, out of fear that it's like... Did I do my RPG thing where I'm like... You get so much of the like good stuff that you don't use it all game. So by the end, you're like... I could just use all of it. But then you finish the game and now it's like... Does it really come out tomorrow? Shit. I hope so. I work. Of course. Yeah, I work pretty much tomorrow and Friday, so I won't really be able to play that much. I'll do like commissions or something when I wake up and like getting like ready. But fuck. It's always like, yeah, it is always Thursday, which is, it's either I work the day after a Thursday or on Thursday, so it's like, goddamn, I can't play. I mean, I can play, but I can't play. Which is weird for a game that I'm just gonna put on auto anyway. It's like, oh, I can't believe I can't play the game. But I'm not gonna play anyway. Playing Azur Lane is literally just micromanaging for me, like, and just doing all the little things I hate in every other game. It's like ass backwards in the complete reverse for some reason, where it's like, I'm gonna do the one thing I don't like doing in games. That's actually fun in this. Thank God. And Portland. Where's Indy? Fuck, what was I saying? Crosswave. Port it. I could play it, I guess, on PlayStation, but then I'd have to get like my duster out and like actually pull my PlayStation out, because I only bought a PlayStation for exclusives, so it's like, yeah, I'm not really gonna use it. But is it on PC? I'm very out of the loop. I don't really know. It didn't look like something I needed to play, but I would like to. It didn't seem like people were like frothing at the mouth. Oh. An imposter. What was it? Actually, while on the thought of Crosswave, stole it, Jesus. Huge update. Oh God, yeah. I mean, it is what it is. I hope it's like 4,000 of those little bits or whatever you gotta put in. Fuck. You guys keep distracting me. Shimikaze was the exclusive character to Crosswave, right? Was she obtainable in the game? I thought she was in the game if you bought Crosswave. Oh, it is on Steam. Yo. I think I didn't have a PC yet, so I didn't ever I immediately disregarded it, but now that I do, it's like, yo, shit, I could probably play Crosswave, shit. I don't really remember the gameplay being anything like crazy. I just really thought it was cool to see it in 3D. I'm like, fuck, that would be cool if we got a really fleshed out game. But yeah, Shimikaze being released now. Was she already available and I'm just an idiot? Or was this like worldwide launch for her, this most recent event? Because I could have sworn she existed in some form, but maybe not. She was just like Crosswave and that's it. Shows how much I know. I'm constantly exposing myself. Uh, the trick is to make it look like you know what you're talking about. That is 100% the trick. Oh, Saruga really was? Oh, wow, I didn't know that. Yeah, I remember her like, fuck, she was during like near Christmas time because I remember going to a New Year's party. I remember going to a New Year's party and being like, bro, look at this. Like, the parties I go to, I'm that guy that doesn't shut the hell up about whatever I'm invested in. But I think I had a buddy of mine that was also playing it, so it was like, because did she come out? I think with like Ryuho and everything, which oh my god, dude, that shit. Oh, okay, yeah, Shimakaze. I I needed I needed one of the other ships so badly. I got Shimakaze in 40 40 summons, I think, maybe not even, really early, like to the point I was like, okay, epic, we're done. And I still needed here. I'm really bad with new ship names. I'm bad with like ships I don't use. Umikaze, one of the purple ones. I literally got everybody. Still need Jakuma, unfortunately. But I got literally everybody else needed Umikaze. I ended up pulling Shimikaze 3 more times. Yeah, 126 pulls was basically it that I put in, and it wasn't like the Shinano one that actually put me at 200 before I could get her, thankfully. I think it saw that and it was like, we'll put you out of your misery. But I pulled her 3 times. I got Shimakaze so many times and like no one else. Instead of like this, even the super rares, I was getting like the classics. Like I was getting Intrepid a lot. Like I believe that's who I was. Actually, we could just go look at my history. I don't ever look at this, so bear with me. Yeah, coins. I was literally at like 20 coins like during it. Every time these UR ships come out, I even hit like 40 cubes. Like it was bad. I was sweating a little bit. I was like, am I gonna have to spend money? Like I've been really good about stockpiling and not spending money. Other than on skins, like when I spend money on like I'll just put it on skins and stuff, but I try to avoid the resources because when it's a skin, it's like I'm just supporting the developers. It's a free game, like it's not egregious. They don't force you to need it, but then the extra stuff helps. Where do you look at your? I think it's here. Can I just see mine? Oh, nice. Good to see some of the people in my guild were actually getting Shimakaze 5 hours ago. Shit. Kawakaze I got. It was 6 days ago that I even got anything like rare. Illustrious, yeah. Shangri-La, Essex. Oh man, I was getting the whole like. I got Shangri-La a lot. I got Essex a lot. Maybe not Intrepid. She might be an event. Essex I was getting a lot. Yeah, Shimakaze. I got like 2 within like 210 pulls. It was ridiculous. And I was like, where's Umikaze? Like, wrong Kaze. Wrong wind girl. Oh my god. Jesus. Oh, dude, New Jersey too. Fuck. Fuck. The first 10 pull. My god. I can't even. I think I've done that once where I got like the rarest thing, but the thing with a banner clear is like, well, I gotta get all of it. I hope you do. Like, I genuinely hope you do, because that's an awful feeling to just get locked out. It's really rough. Oh god. Yeah, she is clean. I think her skin is live 2D also, right? Yeah. I don't know why I was thinking about going to the shop. Did the metas, right? Okay, good. Oh god. Another thing I'm always like worried about is the Operation Siren, like the meta stuff and not getting 25,000 points. Oh, I was gonna say, I was doing the math. on so we have more time to get points until Sunday. Like, it's because I was looking at it and I was like, if it doesn't reset till the 9th, that means on the 2nd we're good till. Because normally it's a week where the points, like, you can still redeem. Oh, please. I'm actually very grateful because I could actually probably get all the blueprints and the Chikuma. Oh, I've been slacking. I've been slacking so hard on PvP. I just don't really have a reason to. I actually got... Most of my ships are limit broken at this point. So I only really go for the gold bullion. And now I just stockpile the merits until I need them for event ships. Otherwise, my like desire to do PvP isn't really there. I'm not competitive enough to like want to get the first place and stuff like that. I'm just not good enough at the game. I don't understand the meta enough. There's quite literally actual channels devoted to that, and they're very good at it. So I'll leave that to them. I'm just a degenerate that likes nice art and guns going brr. Outside of that, pretty basic. I'm also a save scum. Like, I save scum the hell out of PvP. Like, I just auto it, and I'm like, they probably can beat it. And if they don't, exit. Exit. Because I'm just trying to train ships. Like, it's just a free, no morale loss, like, little boost of XP. So I don't use, like, meta ships. I'm just using whatever I'm trying to train. For granted, I think I actually am using the spaghetti backline. So that's actually pretty good. There's a fleet that I get clapped by like every time. Fucking, like the Sardinia one. It's just like, for some reason, like, what the fuck? Oh, 70. Oh man, I feel the strap for resources. Yeah. That's legitimately the worst feeling when it's like you have one resource, but like, how many cubes do you have left? Because normally the money you can still make back from doing like the big commission twice a day, and then just kind of like dailies and all that. So you can at least get a handful of pools to try, but the cubes drain. If those are gone, you're screwed. Like, you're paying money to buy them. I've never had to pay money to get cubes, but I've gotten close. Fuck. The cubes, they don't matter without the coins. Holy crap, you are swimming in. I used to be there. I don't remember what happened. I used to be like living on a mountain of cubes, and then I just went, you know what? I started getting greedy because we hadn't been getting like a lot of crazy stuff for a while. So I started doing those cube analysis commissions to just get blueprints. So I was doing like the 10 cube ones, like every like 4 hours. Like if one popped up, I would do it. And then I got to the point where I was like, oh no, I need the cubes. So I'm just trying to save up now. I'm at like 130, I think, which I'm fucked. Like if a big thing comes out. Yeah, that's a lot of cubes. Like, that is a lot. That's an understatement. That's a lot of cubes. It is wild, though, to think that you can save up that much and then the coins are just gone. Like, because those coins come and go because there's so much stuff you can use them on. Like, whenever we hit these events, I'm like, oh, I ain't cognitive, like, awakening anybody. Like, I'm not limit breaking until the last minute. Or until I at least pull everybody. Once I pull everybody, it's like a freaking brick like falls off your shoulders. Like you feel lighter. You're like, thank God. Like everything is just like cool. This is like the only gacha game though where you can like actually pretty much pull everything. Like that's why I like it. That's the reason it's the only gacha game I really like to play, because I like completion. So being able to get everybody realistically, even if you have to sweat a little bit, it's still very possible. It's not like playing like Fate or Fire Emblem where it's like you'll get it on the 3rd rerun. Like fuck, like that sucks. I'm not a fan of that, and hence why I uninstalled. Damn, that is probably a good idea. I'm typically around when I hit 200, I get a little lax. But then these events happen. They do make the cube. Okay. I think the cube research is actually worth it if you have the cubes to splurge. Because if you're trying to get those blueprints, it is so slow. But you actually get, like, if you do that 10 cubes for one, you get like 8 blueprints. And it's just like, especially if you do it more for the decisive ships, it's definitely worth it if you can get lucky enough for that. Yeah. Yeah, dude, if I can get all the ships, I'll spend money on the skins. I feel like I'm walking the trap with this one. We'll try. Yeah, it should be fine. Yeah, 13,000, yeah. It's just like, yeah, dude, I have no problem just like, here, take my money. You've earned it. I don't feel like they're like pulling like a blindfold over my face, gun pointed at my back, and like trying to take my wallet from me by force. I'm like literally like, twist my arm, here you go. Like, I see one thing. Dude, when they give away free gems, that's a good feeling. However, anybody that is watching this right now, do not be the people on Twitter that's like, anytime the slightest inconvenience happens where it's like free gems, apologems, you owe us. If you're that kind of person, fuck you. That's like so disrespectful. Like, that's entitled. Like, you shouldn't be a person that's like, just like, I deserve stuff because of your mistakes. Like, if they want to give you stuff, that's awesome. They don't have to at all. They probably are going to give something too. That's the cool part. Like, there shouldn't be an obligation, because then it's gunpoint from us. But yes, we all want it. Of course, we all hope we're getting free stuff. Who doesn't want that? I would be a liar if I wasn't like, please, apologems. But I'm not expecting to get them. Like, I don't feel like it's my right to be given them. Everybody makes mistakes. Servers are hard. When stuff crashes, it's like understandable. Like, I'm sad, I want to play. Like, let me in. But like, it is what it is. Like, if a maintenance has to get extended, shit, understandable. Like, it happens. Like, I think people need to be more understanding. Yeah, I do think you should be spending money on dorm space and dock space before you go buying skins, no matter how like horny you are. I mean, if you're that, like, you want it that bad, go for it. But like, your free gems that you get should be going into dock space and dorms for sure before you spend anything. Paid money, go into skins. And then once you have enough. And honestly, even the what is it called, the books, the research like skill upgrade ones, like, that's worth investing into, because it takes forever to level up skills. I like having 4, and I've never had a problem where I've gotten low. I just switched to other skills, like the blue ones. I feel like there needs to be more blue skills to level up. God, the amount of times I've almost bought the Atago like figure. That's like the the live 2D pull down skin. There's one that's really cheap, but it probably looks like ass because it's so cheap. Because I don't know, there's something, not cheap. It's like $70, which is still a lot for a figure. I don't think I've ever actually spent that much on a figure, and I have a good amount. I think the most I've ever spent on one is probably like 60, and they're good. I don't think I have a lame figure in my room, but fuck, the people that have like the $300 ones, you want an Azur Lane figure like the Ryuho one or the Prinz one, they're like 200 at least, and they're nice, they're clean, but like, get what you pay for. I don't have that kind of money to splurge, yet I can just easily be like, all right, but I'll spend it on 5 different things as long as it adds up. It's just like, when it's one object, it's a lot harder for me to warrant that. I don't I'm not like swimming in bank to just be like, yo, I'm just buy it. At least not right now. Dude, even the yellow ones I have a fair enough, but like the red ones I'm like constantly sweating thinking like, all right, I gotta be careful. I have all 4 of these learning a red skill, like I'll run out real quick. It's just like, yeah. I didn't even look at the combat level of that. That went really fast. Holy shit. I think that was one of those like they have 1,000. Yeah, okay, yeah. I'm a weak. I'm showing my man card by just picking on the weak. I don't want to get slapped around. I hunt down the blue skills for sure. Like when I'm like really scared I'm going to run out of like resources. I almost wish you could like transfer like the blue if you wanted to trade a blue for a red. But I know if they did that system, it would be like, you have to trade 2 blues for 1 red. And it's like, fuck. Like, can we just have the trade? That would be really nice. That would actually be very helpful. But I don't expect that at all. I actually don't really know what they could, like, really add, like, quality of life. This game has already changed a lot. Like, anytime I see, like, the early days of, like, people when, like, it first came out, it's like, holy shit, did it really look like that? Like it looks so like blocky for some reason, and now it's just like I'm so used to it. But I'm sure we'll have a change at some point to the UI that's like, wow, this looks like shit now. So I'm very curious to see like if they do anything with it. There's an hour. Jesus, 8 o'clock. All right. Well, that's all 10 of those. Some commissions are done. Well, we can watch the the intro. I don't think anybody complains about that. Yeah, that is helpful, but unfortunately with the like the equipment plates, Jesus, I'm strapped for those. So it's hard to upgrade those when I still need those just to upgrade in general. Otherwise, it's great. My torpedo, actually. You know, I kind of forgot that was a mechanic until you just reminded me, so... I actually think I remember being like, yo, that's so cool, and then I just forgot about it. Why did I do that? Yeah, I don't care. Yeah, I'm fine with that. No gem ones. Alright, that's fine. Dude, hell yeah. I haven't even used Limalin at all, but like she gets some of the like she gets great skins, so it's like, fuck. He's a little suspicious, like a little too much. It's like I have restraint, but like if I have the option, of course. Oh, how do I even look at the items? Yo, Drake, Fate Simulation when? Oh my god, I actually have 1,000 of those. The torpedo ones I need a lot of, though. My mouse, like, wants to freak out. I have a really shitty mouse for some reason, so it likes to just, like, flick up. So if I'm not doing it to piss anybody off, it just does that. Oh, I'm dumb. Oh, I'm dumb. Now I see what you meant. You meant the books. Okay. Yeah, I knew that. Yeah. Okay. I was like, did I forget that you could do it? Okay. This. Can we please craft these up to gold? Please. Like, I have 7,000 torpedo ones, and torpedoes are one of the better ones to like level up. You can do the... Wait, can you not do plates at all? I thought you could. Oh my god, this mouse. Wow, okay, never mind. You can't. Okay. add it in general that you like to craft plates, because that is kind of a pain in the ass. Damn, I have a lot of these, but I'm too lazy to mess with them right now. How many points do we need? That's what, 15? Oh my god, the mouse, please. It's like actively attacking me now. Okay. Damn. Dude, I play literally every day. Like, even when I'm not, like, I just have it on the side. Auto is like one of the best things, because especially when they did auto search, that made it so I don't even have to do anything. The only time I really like am paying attention is if it's like my first clears through an event, or hell yeah. Oh, Big Blue's great. But yeah, I lose so much when I have to like focus on it. I only focus if it's really hard. My favorite ship in the new event. It's a good question, actually. I actually think I do have enough to buy Chikuma too, which is amazing. Like just now during the stream. So, I'd have to think. I'm not really impartial to any of them. That Lamalin just made my brain shut off, like, for any of them. I'll get hate for it. I mean, the eye gap is like early 2000s anime for Katsuragi. I'm not a fan of it. Her skin she has definitely is way better than her default one. It's something about it bothers me. Like if it's just a little closer, or her eyes were smaller. Say nothing of farming. Oh, dude. Operation Siren was so, like, I didn't notice how annoying it was. I just kind of didn't play it as much. Auto search came out and it was like, it's a game changer. Like, it's amazing. I really, funny enough, I do like Chikuma's design. Don't have her. Who else came out? Because it was like the lolly ships. So, of course, for the most part, it depends. There's a difference between lolly ship and child. If you can't tell the difference, take a look in the mirror, because it should be pretty easy. Like, if you go to one of like the elementary school ships, like, you know which ones, the Sakura Empire ones, that's a child. But you go to like Lamala and it's like, it's lolly. Like, I feel like there is a pretty sizable difference between them. And also their art. I'm not like, it's not like I leave the game and it's like, all right, where the kids at? Like, that's weird, champ. Like, you're a creep. Who? She's kind of cool. I do kind of like the design. Yamakaze. I need one more victory for that. Yeah. My neurons fried like instantly. It was like nothing else registered. God, I can't believe we're already at the end of the month. This year is flying by. Like, I feel like it was like 6 months ago. Dude, the YouTube channel is already a year old. That's insane. Like, it's already been a year. How? Legitimately explain to me. How is that possible? It's been... Was it the 30th or was it the 28th that I uploaded that Azur Lane has gone too far clickbait? That video, dude, I was still like in school for like my nursing stuff when I recorded that. Now I'm like, I am the nurse. Where's she at? Where the Eagle Union? Where's she at? Where's me? Where's my girl? Yeah. Yeah. It me. it me. Oh, dude, I appreciate it. I was the one that posted it to Reddit before I made the YouTube channel. So a little bit of insight. Yeah, that was my account when I posted it. I didn't have YouTube. I made my first video just to talk about, like, because I was like, I want to start it. Like, I don't really have the confidence for streaming and making YouTube. So I figured I just did it. Like, I literally just barreled through it. I was so nervous during that first video. It's so cringy to watch. But I just did it just to get the ball rolling. So I threw the Azur Lane video I still had on my phone as like filler content to like fluff it out to make it look like if somebody clicks on that video, that there'll at least be another video to go down the rabbit hole that was just starting. And now there's like, what are you looking for? But yeah, that I made it as filler, and now the Azur Lane Nicholas short is like literally my biggest video, and it's my second one I ever made. I still to this day don't understand how that's possible. And I've thought about replicating it, but I also don't want to like keep getting, I don't want to get stale and do like be like, oh, he's doing the same thing. But like, I don't know, something about Azur Lane is like, I want to make videos around Azur Lane, but I don't want to be only Azur Lane. Like, I like it, but I don't want to pigeonhole myself. It's like anime. Like, I like talking about these things, but I don't want it to be the only thing I can do. I want to just be able to talk about stuff. I don't know. That's selfish. And yes, it makes it a lot harder for like SEO and people like interest, because they're like, well, I don't know what I'm going to get. Like when I click on them, it could be anything. So why should I subscribe if it's kind of inconsistent? So I'm just kind of finding a sweet spot. More, if anybody's around, I appreciate it, because I hope it's more like I'm interesting. I don't think I am, but like I'm at least gonna try to be. I'm gonna do my best. Cause yeah, it's rough. Like it's definitely like a total confidence thing. That's like I'm just trying to get myself out there. Dude, like even doing like public speaking in front of like a group of 10 people in college was a nightmare for me. And now it's like there's like 50 people watching the videos. That's 50 people. That's a lot of people. Like, who gives a shit about it being 1 million people or 100,000 people? There's 50 of you clicking on that and watching me ramble like an idiot. I couldn't ask for more. Like, that, who cares? I have a job. Like, I could do both of these. Like, I don't need to be making money from it. Sure, that's a nice thing. It's a bonus little cherry on top, but this is for fun. What is up, Bayo? Bayo. I hope I'm saying that right. All I can think of is like Beowulf. Yeah, no, it is a hobby. I want to take it seriously. I want to like show that I actually mean it, like that I want to be prevalent on the platform. But at the end of the day, if it's not fun, I'm not going to be here. Like, I'm not going to do it. I've had days where I'm like, I feel like shit. Like, I just am like, I don't want to make a video. I feel tired. I feel drained of energy. I'm extremely introverted. So, like, the fact that I'm here is big. Like, that I got, like, the nerve to just be like, just turn the camera on. Just set it up. Perseus. God dang. That short might have been about Nicholas, but Perseus. God. Fuck. I love Perseus. As a unit, as a, like, gameplay factor, the skin, everything about Perseus is literally perfect. I'm lazy. We're using... Oh my god, wait. Okay, I was going to say. Yeah, I want to use it. Don't gatekeep me using my double uses. God. Dito! I don't know. The music keeps stopping. Like, it's annoying. I'm like, why does it just like... It's like Netflix. Are you still watching? It's like, dude, just keep playing. I don't want to put the same song on loop for like an hour. Oh my god, Terraria. Fuck. I don't want to think about Terraria because I lost like hours of my life just sitting there just like, I don't know what I'm trying to do, but I know I must do. I went like down a rabbit hole on that one. Yeah, dude. My God. See, nobody hates Percy. It's such a great ship. My God. I literally I run her on the literally, oh, not right now, but for Operation Siren, and it's like I never heal. She just keeps them alive unless we go to like the level 6 zones, and then it's like, hey, you should probably pay attention. You're gonna get slapped around a little bit here. But she's just like, level 5 and lower, I got you. We live in. I've been avoiding using her to get to 120 because I don't want to max her. But now with the level cap coming out, it's like, it's time to use some of my old classics. I can use some of my ships. I can use Hood. Hood though. I love Hood. Hood was my first oath. It was like, I don't know why. I was just like, damn. Like when people have their preferences and stuff, like, dude, Hood. Like overall, god dang. Yeah, Corrosion 6 does not play around. That's for sure. All right, good luck with your work. And thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Okay. How did a friend ruin it for you? Nah. Fuck that. Nah. All my friends played it before I got into it, and then I started playing it and they stopped. And then one of my friends continued playing it, and he kind of burned out recently, unfortunately. So I don't really have anybody to talk to about this game. I'm really the only one that like really plays it. They're all very hard into like Fate Go. And when I say that, I mean like they play that game. Like it's a second job. It's insane. I tried it out. I couldn't really get into it, but it was also the matter of like, I'm already playing this. I can't invest into more. Like even with Genshin was like, fuck, like I can't balance. This also I can play on my phone pretty easily. Genshin, it's like I can play it on my phone, but I don't like playing it on my phone. Like I literally hook my Xbox controller up to my phone. Like if I play Genshin. Like, and it's awesome. The fact you can the fact you can actually play something like Genshin, a 3D like hack and slash type game with an Xbox controller on your phone. That 10-year-old me would be blown away. My socks would be clean across the room. Even stuff like RuneScape, when I sat on my crusty little keyboard, like just sitting on there, like hunched over, like chopping trees for 10 hours, like I could never imagine that being on my phone, in my pocket, eating up the battery. I also could never imagine having a phone at that age either, though, because I had like, even then I didn't have a phone. I didn't have a phone until the end of middle school, and it was like a slide one, like barely anything you could text on it. If you hit the internet thing, you had a heart attack because it was like, you're getting charged. You're getting charged money. Alas, we got nothing. Shikuma, come home. Yeah, I've played Arknights twice now, like for a little bit, and I just couldn't get super into it either. I like the art. I do like it does have male characters in it too. Because when the art's good, you know a game's good if you pay attention to the male characters. But yeah, I couldn't get super into it. I like tower defense, but I was like, I don't know. There's something about it that just isn't that isn't there for me. And I'm just so used to the grind with this that it's like I know exactly what to do when I wake up. I'm like, rise from the grave like Undertaker, and I'm like, and now we do the things. Oh my god. And the dailies also don't feel like cancer for Azur Lane, at least. Like, you just do them. God. There's a lot of good characters. I mean, honestly, like most gotcha games, like that's the drawing point. They kind of have to look cool or look clean. Like if they don't, you're already failing. No, couldn't be me. He's also busted. At least he was back when I played. I don't know if they like power crept him. The swimsuit one though. You don't have to like guys to think that they're attractive. Everyone gets that twisted real hard. It's like, bro, I want to be that. I don't want to be with that. I want to be that. That's kind of where I sit when it comes to stuff. And then, I don't know, when it comes to stuff like boys loves and all that. It's like, it's entertaining for some reason. I don't know why. It doesn't mean, I'm not there for a fucking pap sesh. Like, I'm there for plot, unironically. And it's just like, just fun. There's some creative plots for sure. It just depends. But yeah, dude, no, everyone, like, you have your waifu. Everyone does. But you should definitely also have a husbando. You're lying if you don't deep down. Very repressed. There are multiple. There's just been so many different things. Yeah. I mean, burnout. Yeah. I love tower. Like, I grew up on tower defense. If I like Newgrounds, I would just go on there and play tower any tower defense game they had, and then just go down that rabbit hole. Yeah. I'm not a fan of their premium like currencies and all like their mechanics. Granted, it was just the also the whiplash of learning the system, and yeah, I was even overwhelmed by Azur Lane. Like, when I first started, I was like, there's too many. You're telling me there's oil, coins, gems, crafting items. Like, that's too many. It ain't for me, Chief. But then it turns out it was for me, Chief. This is it, Chief. This is the one. This is the game we're taking to the grave. Gotcha. You sure about that? Bro, it's not even that. Before I even got into, like, gotchas, like, in college, it was like, you watch, like, shows and stuff. You cannot tell me, look me dead in the eyes right now, and tell me you didn't watch, if you didn't watch this show, actually, you need to start going before season 2 comes out. The Witcher? You see Henry Cavill as Geralt in The Witcher, and you can't tell me you're not like, that dude, that is, like, the peak right there. That's a perfect man. It's like, I want to be that. You can't tell me. If you are, you're lying. Or you're just really hurting my feelings. That shit is like, that's a total man crush. Doesn't mean I'm gay. It just means I know I know when I see one. Like, god dang. And just stuff like that. That's even like my cringe, like, early days of like, with like Supernatural. Like people like do like actors fucking Jensen Ackles. It's like, fuck, dude, what a bro. Like, I don't know. It's hard to sell on people that are a little like, nah, not for me. And that's fine. But I definitely know that's like, this is where my brain goes. Yeah, there is a lot of stuff. I mean, dude, I've been playing this game since 3 weeks after it launched is when I started. And I still forget, like, I don't know, like, anything, like, how the mechanics actually truly work. Like, when you click on like, all these stats, I couldn't tell you what really big difference these make. The only thing I could tell you is that the aviation and anti-air one are important for chapters 12 onward. That's the only thing I could tell you. And switching it to circle formation. Aside from that, it's like, I don't know how, like, I'm sure it makes a number difference and it hits harder or weaker depending, but it's like, at the end of the day, it's like, when it comes down to these minute details, I'm not going to nitpick. Like, if I can't beat it decisively, I don't want to beat it. When I get by the skin of my teeth, it's like, I could have probably done that better. Because with Azur Lane, you don't want to win when it's like one ship left hanging on by like for dear life. You want the whole fleet to get by so you get the S rank. But granted, yeah, you can clear it, lower the weakness, and make it like so you take less damage and all that. But Uh, oh, dude, San Diego was like the worst in the early half of the game before she got like the retrofit and everything. It was like, Jesus, you just kept summoning her and she just couldn't do anything with it. Now she's like such a great ship to have. Have I done cat boxes? Oh my god, I just realized it's like Wednesday and I don't think I've put ships in the academy since Sunday. I actually kind of want to die right now. That's so much wasted XP. That's what, I've been so out of it. Like I've been just so focused on like fuck. That sucks. Wait, what? What what am I missing? Wait. Am I like doing something wrong here? Why can't I add them? It's definitely not being updated. San Diego's #1. You guys know the song. Watashi wa. Dude, okay. Well, maybe it's on my computer. I don't have something updated or something. I don't. Oh, really? Well, that's fuck. So I can't just have anything. Whatever. I have it maxed out. How much money do we have? I have all my weeklies, but it's only Wednesday. I don't really want to plow through them yet. Damn, you guys. I'll just keep you guys around. Okay. I'll just keep you guys around for the updates because Jesus Christ, apparently I don't know how to like just look up and read. I don't like going out of my way. Well, I'll find out what it tells me. Like I unironically when the notice thing pops up, it's like, okay, what's new? Or if I'm on Twitter, I'll look at what their like patch notes are just to see. Sometimes I'm not super good about it, but I will occasionally look up. I'm also getting kind of rusty at remembering to go to PR1, which Portland. I'm so sorry, but the coins. I don't know what you guys do, but I've just been consistently picking 10 and then purchasing them because it's only 3K versus an extra like 5,000 to get 5 more. Like I'm patient. I can wait. I'll probably finish this before we ever get a PR2 upgrade thing like purchase. And also I just have these 2 ships left. Like all the Dev 30 ones are all max Fate Simulation. Like they're so gross. Like so nasty. It feels good when you finish them, that's for sure, but they're my only ones that are finished. PR2 I have like no progress in, and these 2 ships I like just never use. I sleep on them pretty hard, but I feel like Neptune, Monarch, Rune, and St. Louis all have like viable like uses. PR2 pain. I haven't max dev leveled any of them. Georgia's actually really high though. And then, of course, everybody, I think we're all in the same boat for Ozma and Friedrich of like, dude, Fate Simulation was unlocked. And it's like, dude, I'm not even close to actually like even with the 150 like catch up and everything, it's like, it's so far away from ever maxing them out. And they're still good. Even without the max dev, I still throw them in. They're both level 120, like fucking stupid strong. Yeah. And like I only used like Friedrich and Ozma and like Drake for like PvP and Operation Siren, so I didn't have to waste oil on them because they're expensive. I used them to grind affinity so they can get 100. Only have Rune, but Rune was the first one I went for. So you, my good man. Or woman. Dangerous of me to assume. I just assume we're all degenerate dudes, but I'm open to being surprised. That's always a shocker for me. Yeah, Rune, good taste. That's what I started with too. Minecraft, but if it's lo-fi trap. Dude, oh god, dude. No contest, Drake. Fate simulation win. Also, yeah, Dev 3 I'm disgusting with. I went like balls hard on it because I Dev 30'd all of them. Like I actually forget where I am Fate Sim wise because I forgot they actually got added. Jesus. I didn't know it was that fun. I went hard. Really? I like hang on, let me finish this. I like PvP because I want to get those merits to get those free like bullens. Oh, dude, yeah. The early, like, it was a pain. Iron Blood ships were, like, so brutal to get. I had just enough for some reason. So just getting, like, the needs to actually level up. Dude, Hakuryu. Jesus Christ. Yes. Yes. That's nice. You cannot. Look at that. That is just, whoo. Good lord, I absolutely went for her first, 100%. Oh shit, I can actually level up Marco Polo to level 9 because I just unlocked her last night. We still got 91 blueprints. That feels good. That feels good. And then we have these two left. Not that it matters. We still have to get these guys leveled up. But I'm not that streamer that's going to be like, all right, guys, see you tomorrow, like on my Minecraft server. And then it's like, all right, so we got 50,000 diamonds. Yeah, Jesus, those thighs are right. Fuck. If there is a God, that's proof right there. Yeah, 40% through this lovely amount of XP. So it's Ironblood Vanguard. Okay. Okay, that's not too bad. Ironblood Vanguard. We could... Damn. Just the event, I like cranked her XP up. Fucking Ikazuchi and Inazuma. They got blasted with XP. Is the Florida man name a meme or real? I think it was just because I'm a total fucking weeb. And I do live in Florida. So I was like, well, we'll just combine the two. Oh god, I was gonna, dude. I had to double check. I'm like, a Prince retrofit. Like, go. Oh please. But yeah, it is basically a meme, but it is also legit. I don't think I'd pretend to live in this state. I don't think anybody like is like proud to live there, but I'm not embarrassed either. It's just wild. People just like, we're immediately docked as like these morons. And there's a lot of us that are just like so dumb. Florida man robs liquor store with alligator. Bro, yeah. We like always constantly. All right. Boys, welcome to Florida. How fucked. Just like die on stream right now. Get the Brugal, get the Gators. Oh my god. This is the way. I feel like a fake Florida man. Like, I feel like I'm too aware of how ridiculous everything is, but I also feel like my brain will just, the synapses will turn off and be like, I just want to do that for some, like, just the weirdest shit. Like, I mean, like, it's just like, if we're gonna go, let's go get on the four-wheelers, go into the swamp, fire a shotgun into the air for no reason. It's like, why though? Like, to put in like Tampa. Ah, good old Tampa. Um, yeah, a good description I feel like for Florida is if you walk into a Walmart and then you walk out of the Walmart, but the Walmart still keeps going, that's Florida. It's just, it's all just the same. It's just as if the whole state is like the people you see in a Walmart. It's wild. Just go people watch at Walmart. It's fun. It's kind of boring when it's like, wait a second, normal people are here. You mean it's not all memes? It's nuts. People are just like, the driving. I think it's the driving that's the worst part of like a lot of people in this state, because it's like a big retirement place, especially where I live. It's like, dude, I'm pretty sure like the average age is like gotta be like 60. I could be wrong on that. 55. But yeah, so it's just like, I don't know. I'm okay being a Florida man. It's fun for the memes. I can technically say like anything I do is Florida man talks about anime titties. It's like, it's technically true, but I still feel like an imposter. What was I doing? I was looking for Iron Blood ships, that's right. I like completely shut off when I looked at it. Oh, Prince Heinrich? Dude, hell yeah. Z46 I like too, but for some reason I haven't been using her. Oh, it's because I had her oathed. The happenings are lit. Dude, I swear to God, like you can go anywhere and just, stuff just happens. It also doesn't really help because we're kind of like very yeehaw with the current times. So that's not been fun, especially like working in the medical field, like healthcare and all that. It's been a pain. It is what it is. But just like all these people that don't really take regard for themselves, like just stay safe out there. I'll say that a million times. Like anybody watching this, you're the ones that matter most. Stay safe out there, please. God. I mean, basically, if you live near a body of water, you technically vicariously have a pet alligator. Although anybody that's seen the movie Lake Placid with Betty White knows that probably doesn't end well. I do actually like Admiral Hipper a lot too. I wish she got she did get the Muse version, but I wish she got a little more love. I'm a sucker for the blonde tsundere. Because I kind of fall into that classification myself sometimes. At least it feels like it. Oh, dude. Okay. So the thing about Florida, I always think about making videos like talking about Florida as a topic in general, but it's like one of those things that's just, who would find it interesting? But at the same time, I might just make it anyway because fuck it. But the trick to Florida is if there's a body of water, assume there's a gator in it for your own safety. Like actually, like I'm not memeing. Always assume there's a gator in a body of water, even if it's a tiny puddle, unless obviously you can fucking see the bottom of it and like, come on, like common sense. But like if it's just a puddle and you're like, yeah, there's nothing that can be in there, I promise you there could be. Your swimming pool, like pools have had gators in them. Any body of water, it's insane. What's up, Chowder? Welcome. I'm just convincing everybody to not come. God, where'd you come from? And what was like the reason for actually coming here? Because yeah, I wasn't born here either, but I moved when I was like 1, so I'm technically from here. Like, you're like, actually, Just make up like a really cool backstory. Like it doesn't even have to be real. Just be like, yeah, I'm from Greece, Russia. Oh yeah, I traveled abroad. It's always crazy when like I see other people. God, dude, I want to visit like any part. Yeah, yeah, I'm making it hard. um, I mean, I don't really, yeah, I don't feel like anybody needs to be sold. If you're really set on coming here, you're not getting your mind changed. But if it's that easy to sway, it wasn't meant to be anyway. Do I have Z28 equipped? Could use prints. I'm terrible at talking and trying to think of like fleet composition at the same time. My brain's like, nope. Nope. I do like Nuremberg a lot too. I feel that. Yeah, that's cool. I never really had any like big moves. Like, I mean, even if you're not a fan of it, it is still cool to see the exposure to a little like more than just being in the bubble of one place. Yeah, oh dude, the hospital. Dude, we need people. We need people bad. Hospital work here is rough. Like, if you're ever in like a healthcare setting, please be respectful to the staff. They're busting their asses for it. Like, it's rough. We're trying to do our best. Oh god, dude, to say like, yeah, I put it on hiatus for a while, that's for sure. Dude, I mean, really, even we're still waiting on stuff. Like, not even that, just production of stuff was like, I had stuff in like my cart, like even on like Amazon. I wanted to order and it like tripled in price, like everything. So it's just like, fuck, guess I'm not buying that anytime soon. So that stinks, but it is what it is. Yeah, creative jobs, baby. It's the dream, right? It's what everyone wants to do. I honestly, like, every day I wake up, I think about it. It's like, I have a mad appreciation after starting stuff like this. Like, people that can do this, like, full time and, like, successfully. Mad props, because they make it look a lot easier than it is. I'm, like, constantly like having the wheel turning, like, all right, keep talking, be interesting, how can I make it fun for you guys? And it's just like, I'm just, like I said earlier, I'm such an introverted person that it's like, this is like peak extrovert for me. Like, I am having to really go out of my way. So it's draining, but it is also fun. Like, I'd be a liar if I didn't, like, if I said I wasn't having fun doing this. I mean, the last couple of days just really getting into streaming is like, fuck, I just start like daydreaming about it. I'm like, I want to keep doing it. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I want to just do it. It's fun. Like, you just watch people do stuff so much and they're so influential. It's like, I want to be like that. It's weird. I don't know how old everybody is here, but I've had this sudden like thought process of like, the people I look up to are only like months older than me or like a year or two older than me, and it's like, fuck, like, these people are vastly, like, wildly successful, and I'm just like, what am I doing? Like, I feel like a loser sometimes, but I'm just trying to like be successful to some extent, which I have a good job, I have a good thing to fall back and do fun stuff to take my mind off of it. It does feel like work at the end of the day. Like, after a long session of this kind of stuff or like recording stuff, it's like, it's exhausting. I'm like, fuck, I feel like I'm working. Like, I just need to take a moment off. But then I start watching a show, or I start reading, or I like start doing something, and then I immediately, like, my brain is like, how can I make this into a video? I'm like, stop doing that. Like, just enjoy it. Like, which I'm better at a little bit now versus when I started. I did everything. Like, every video I did for the first 6 months was everything I did. Like I was like, I'm gonna talk about that because I just need to get my voice out there. I want to just get some views, get some people to find me, meet me here, build some form of a community, and then, yeah, I stopped doing that. Like I like still do it when I see stuff. Like I want to make videos on a couple things I've watched. It's been a week. I haven't watched anything in a week at least. So I'm kind of intermission. It means a lot to me, Chowder. Actually, like that means a lot to me. Change channel editing, more successful there. To be honest, 100% agree. Conversations, dude. Yeah. Yeah, right. Yeah, nothing's more soul crushing than seeing it's like he's 16 years old. He makes $1 million a month. It's like, the fuck, dude. There's like child actors and stuff that's like, damn. But even like, I'm a huge fan of like hockey and stuff, and it's like 20-year-old goalie, and I'm like, this is the National League. The dude's 20 years old. Like, that's insane. Like, it's mad props. I couldn't do it, but like I'm trying to make up for it now. Like get the ball rolling. So the fact that there's literally anybody in here is like mind blowing to me. I would be super annoying, and I will be super annoying to just tell you guys I'm vastly appreciative for every second you guys are around. I hope you don't go anywhere, but I do understand if you do. What would I categorize my content as? Fuck, I don't know. I honestly, I feel like I'm very inconsistent. I mean, I obviously do a lot of anime related stuff, but I don't want to, like I said, I don't want to get pigeonholed into only doing it. I like talking about a multitude of stuff. Definitely very otaku related. But I don't know. I love doing the like short little skits, like when I can. Like the shorts, if they do seem like lazy or like kind of thrown in there, trust me, I spent 3 hours thinking about it before I actually made it. And it was literally just for me to go, that's funny. But if it doesn't blow up, fuck, it doesn't matter. If it blows up, it's great, but yeah, it is what it is. I don't really know how I'd really specifically categorize myself though. I like doing like the reviews and discussions just to talk about it. It's a social aspect. Have other people seen the things I've done? What do they think about it? Do I hate the thing people like? Do people hate the thing I like? It's just interesting to see, because I've gotten that from you guys like on a few things. It's like, oh shit, didn't realize people didn't like that so much. Yeah. I super appreciate it. I mean, this is my first stream on YouTube. I figured I'd try it. Yeah. I wanted to try it because I figured notifications and some of like the real ones out there would stop on by just to see who's around, because I just like talking, and this is so much interaction that it's insane. I tested it out over on Twitch for the last 2 days because I knew I wouldn't get any views, because I was just trying to get like the audio and how does everything kind of work. It does keep introducing new fetishes. Yeah, kind of. Yeah. I have a lot of influences from like YouTubers, which are probably very obvious, like if you hold like them next to me, that I look up to. Fucking a fellow Florida man, Charlie from Penguins Critical, like he's just been such an inspiration to me for such a long time. Also only a couple years older than me, but it's still like I love his content so much, and it rubs off. The guys at Trash Taste, obviously, they're a big inspiration to me too. Technically, this is only my 3rd day streaming, like ever. I've been like on a 3-day streak, but I work, so it's gonna break the streak. I have been doing Twitch, like primarily, just to practice and stuff and get like some people. The views definitely seem to come in later at night. Like I've been streaming till like 6 in the morning because I work nights at the hospital, so I'm just awake for later parts of the day. So I was playing some like Devil May Cry, some just chatting, watching YouTube videos and stuff, just like seeing what I can really do. Um, and it's been fun. Like, there's no interaction though. On Twitch, there's maybe like one person comments a stream. So it's definitely hard. Like, I'll join a Discord call with some buddies of mine that aren't local, but I grew up with them. So even if they're not in the same city or state, I can still catch up with them. And they tend to like try to bounce stories off to make it fun and entertaining. Because it's definitely hard if no one's in the chat and I'm sitting there by myself. I'm like, how do people do this? That's the part that's like really hard for me personally. It's like, I have mad respect for somebody that can just be like, I'm just going to talk like about the most random thing. And I had some stuff I wanted to talk about, but my brain just turns off and forgets 90% of what I was coming in with. So yeah, you guys being here in the chat is huge. Like an actual like big thing. I'm gonna butcher your name, but Skill, welcome. Devil May Cry 1, because I've never actually played the series. I haven't been big into like hack and slash games until like God of War, Bayonetta. So I bought like all the Devil May Cries, and I'm really bad at them. That game is actually harder than I thought it would be. So yeah, I instead decided to play Dark Souls for some reason, because at least with that, it was like, all right, the difficulty, I understand it. God. Oh my God. The infighting. Putting each other down. Oh, I'm not going to skip your comment though, Bayo. Trash Taste, one of those podcasts. Dude, for real. They've talked about it on the podcast, but like the picture of the dude sitting with the box, like eating the cereal, talking to them, is so funny, because every time I get so heated, like I'm like literally like actively like, what do you mean? Like, or like I want to defend one of them, like if Connor's, most of the time it's Connor getting roasted by the other two, so it's just like, but funny enough, most of the time I'm like, he's kind of right. Like I kind of agree with Connor the most. He just seems like the one I relate to the most. So it's just funny. Yeah, I absolutely love just their individual content. It's just great. They have such a great like community that they just bounce off of so much. So I'm always like, it's like one of the few things I'm like actually waiting for Friday so I can see the new episode, but I try to wait a couple days so that way there's days in between. Because they're so good, dude. I want to go to Japan at some point, like just in general, because weeb. So that'd be cool. Let's get enough following so I can guest on it. You know, badass that would be. That'd be so sick. Don't play 2. I like pain, so of course I'm gonna play it at some point. I gotta beat the first one first. The spider boss clapped my cheeks a bunch, and then the knight, and then the shadow, and then fuck. I've only done like the first 7 levels. It's a pretty short game, but it's very hard to know where to go if you haven't played it before, because it's like, oh, you should have known you had to interact with that wall that didn't look like anything. It's like, motherfucker. Elden Ring. I'll be honest, I'm just gonna wait till it comes out. I'm not like all aboard choo hype train for it, but I'm looking forward to it. I've only ever finished Dark Souls 1, so I have a lot of stuff I can play through. I could play the second one, Demon Souls. I'm playing 3 right now because my friends are always, that's their favorite one. Sekiro, Bloodborne, like that's a lot of shit. That's a lot of good games to play. So I'm looking forward to it. I would like to play them at some point, and that's always entertaining to watch. I feel like that's a fun one to watch too, because I just rage or get pissed off. I don't feel like I get so angry as I just get like defeated. I'm like, fuck, I suck. I got clapped last night. Like Vort, the second boss, was just like, I've watched so many people play the game, and it's like I could do that. Turns out I can do that, but not as easily. I get slapped around. So Yeah, my friend has been playing DMC5 a lot lately. That's kind of what got me into it. He's a big fan. He played through them all back in like high school, and I just kind of like slept on him for a while. So I'm giving him a shot now. Um, I play on Xbox One just because that's my primary account that I've had. Like I had a 360 rather than a PS3 and all that. Like back in the day, back in the good in my time in good old 2000s. I got a 360, so my main like focus. I was a big achievement hunter and all that kind of. I still kind of am. I've been kind of thinking like, can I get away streaming like achievement hunting, or is that boring? Um, um, dude, oh god, yeah, it does look fun. I love the setting for Bloodborne for sure, but I have a PlayStation for. I literally have a PlayStation exclusively for exclusives. Like I literally bought it to play like Horizon, God of War, The Last of Us, Persona 5. Persona 5 I actually bought a PlayStation 3 because I didn't have the 4 yet, but you can get 5 on the PlayStation 3. And I played that, and the art style is perfect because you don't really need it to be like high res to enjoy Persona. So I never played Royale because Royale with cheese. Because it took me 117 hours with a little bit of rushing to actually finish Persona 5. So it's like, I don't really want to replay it. Like, I think it's good. I love the music. I love the characters, but it's so much of a time sink. Like, I felt like I had an actual job playing that game. Like, going to your side job at work and, like, doing your homework. And I was like, this is crazy immersive, but this is too much. Like... There's got to be a line. Yeah, honestly, even then the console wars were silly. I'd just end up buying both. Like especially now, I'm not made of money, but I will buy a used console for like a quarter of the price it was at launch 6 years after it came out. I bought my first PS3. I bought in 2018. Like that doesn't tell you how I am. Like that this should be pretty clear. And then a PS4 I bought pretty much right after it because I only had a few games to play on the 3. There's God, the exclusives, the story mode games are so good for PlayStation, but the online games are so much better for Xbox. Like when you want multiplayer, it's so good. But then obviously PC you can do a lot more. ROMs, everything. You can just play a bunch of really hard to obtain games and pretty much anything. But I like the ease of access of like just plug and play, put the disc in or download the game and it's there. So yeah, I don't know. I definitely do think the 360 is superior though. I was in that like neckbeard clan of like this is the best one. But it's just because that's all my friends had that. So there was like one friend in high school that had a PlayStation. Just like we don't talk to him, not because we want to be dicks. I spoke to him at school, but then it was like, all right, see you tomorrow at school. We're all gonna go hang out on Xbox. Yeah, they've been porting a lot over. I just get very confused with PC gaming. Like I bought my computer literally to edit videos because my laptop just doesn't perform. Like some of my early videos, the reason there's no real editing in it is because it would lag. It would literally be my videos would be like trying to process me talking. So putting like an edit of like a picture over something while I do something at the same time is like it just didn't work. It looked bad. Or it would crash. Like my fan would turn on my computer every time. It would crash at some point, even for 30-second videos. And I made the Tremors video, which was my longest video to this day, which is 33 minutes long on that computer. It's insane. She pulled through. Wow, yeah, all my friends play on PC now. I'm pretty much the only one that still plays on Xbox just because all of my games, like, okay, I have a fat backlog, but they're all downloaded or discs for Xbox. So it's like I'm going to play most of them like that. I'm not super experimental. Like, I'll download a game on PC if someone's like, yo, play this game. But, like, I'm more focused on the backlog for now. Like I almost want to buy a Series X if I can ever get one non-scalped just to play my games, like, at a faster, like, load rate and everything. Not, like, the fan kicking in my Xbox, like, fucking overheating, like, we're dying here. Cook an egg on top of it. Yeah, I got lucky. I didn't get like a Mac Daddy, like anything with my PC. Very pre-built, very like basic, but I can take out stuff so I can always upgrade it. I use DaVinci Resolve because it's free. I still use it. And it runs way better on the PC. It was just literally like my laptop is so old that it was like rough. I have a buddy of mine that's really good at editing. He uses Adobe, but I'm not paying for it because I'm not bougie. I'm not styling that hard. I don't know how to. I don't even know how to do anything with it. Like, when I want to do like a new edit, I literally have to watch a YouTube video to be like, all right, how do I freeze frame the video? How do I flip it upside down? Like, I'm very boomer when it comes to like doing edits. So if there's ever something cool, like, just know it took forever. Oh wait, I wanted to see if I can actually buy Chakuma. How much you guys want to bet I buy Chakuma right now, and then she drops next run? Stuck with Premiere? What's wrong with Premiere though? I've never really heard anything bad about it, other than being expensive as fuck. Oh, I don't want to buy it. I want to pay for it. Buy. I think that's math. You know what? I'm not doing head math. I can do med drug dosages all day. Comes to doing Azur Lane event point shots. We ain't messing with it. Even though it does continue for a couple days. But I just want to have the 500 times 30. That's 15 plus the 8,000. We have enough, boys. Let's get it. We can start leveling her up. I guarantee I pull her on the next run. Let's go. God damn. That's a nice skin. That's like fucking Atago on like crack. Or not on crack, but cracked. Jesus. Good lord. That's a nice skin. Skin character. Fucking dumb. Clean that right there, gentlemen. This is why we're here. That's good too. Funny enough, I like the shimmer. Really? Wow. We'll stick with DaVinci for now. It's just the first one I tried, and I was like, yeah, it seems to be working pretty good for me. This right here, very important. We want all the blueprints we can get. How long do we... Ooh, we have 6 minutes. Okay, I think I could actually buy the plates now. Look at us. We're rising up in the world. We're actually getting all the good stuff. DaVinci will still lag a little bit on me if I'm like pushing it too much, or like I have too much shit running in the background, but for the most part it's real good to me. She been good to me, that's for sure. Alright, let's see. Chakuma, we need you to get max limit broken so we can get that sweet metal that we'll never look at. But we gotta go full complete it. The thighs always call to us, my boy. What am I doing wrong here? Oh, is it? Oh, wait, no, no. Okay. Where's she at? No. Oh, it's a specific ship, isn't it? Fuck. Fine, whatever. That's fine. Chikuma, we're just going to do this very pro gamer move where we throw her in the door. And give her an exponential boost. Who can we take out? You're the highest. Pola. Bruh, dude. Azur Lane has a main animation they did that people hated for some reason. I've thought about making a video on this. I might still. The animation, like, not in-house one, there's two versions. There's the animation and then there's the mini, like, slow ahead one. They're good. Like, I don't know why people are so upset. Like, they're like, it's so bad. It's like, it's not about the action. It's about the slice. Like, it's better as a slice of life. It's like, dude, it's still pretty good. The fact that it got one at all, I think that's why I liked it. I was like, wait, it's getting an anime. Like, what? Why? So I was like, I remember waiting because it was like episode 10 and they were like delayed the last two. The story is okay. It's the story's all right, but it has so many jokes and like references in there that I was like, all right, that's really cool if you like really are into the community. So you're like, that's an awesome reference. I like that little nod or that character trope based on that person doing these different things. It was cool to see that and just an interaction for the first time. Also, it was simuldubbed, so it was in English. I think I watched it in both, but it actually had a dub that was not bad. I'm a fake weeb. I'm about to out myself. I think dubs are okay. And I'm sick of pretending that they're not. You don't need to watch everything in Japanese. Sometimes you don't want to pay attention entirely. But with that one, I did. I loved it. Like, I think I gave it like an 8 on my anime list. Like, I thought it was good. Personal opinion. I liked it. I was enjoying it the entire way through. The ending was okay. Slow ahead, wholesome as hell. It's like the manga 4-panel bits, like little mini stories, like a couple thrown in each episode. Very fun. Like, they're just lighthearted slice of life. More just character, like, bouncing off each other. There are animes that are better in dub, but I can't think of which ones. What are you thinking of right now that's actually like considered better, like for the dub? Because there's some shows, like if I'm gonna watch something that's really long running and it has a dub, I'll pick that. That way I can kind of do stuff on the side. Like when I watched My Hero, it was a good dub. Like I didn't want to like have to pay attention the entire time for that show because it's very like repetitive for a lot of it. Still good. The animation's fun. Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. I forgot about the fucking that awakening, like fucking it's a Warida. Sniped through the chest, fucking limit broken. That was cool. When is she coming out? Bro, Konosuba, I've watched both. It's so good. I love Konosuba, man. I've met people that are like, dude, what was it? It was like a few months ago. I was seeing this girl that we started getting into a conversation eventually about anime, and she was just like, yeah, I don't think Konosuba's good. We actually stopped talking after that conversation. Like, I'm not joking. It was just like, are you serious? Like, I can't jive with somebody that doesn't like Konosuba. Like, not even for the memes. That show is actually like really entertaining and very funny. Especially the movie. Dude, I look at frogs. Now when I see frogs, I can't think of anything other than Konosuba. Like, so goddamn funny. Why does it feel like something's poking into me? Cause there is. Ah! Such a great moment. That's the best feeling. That's the best feeling. Getting anybody into a show is like. I have a friend of mine that's gotten very weeby lately, and started watching a lot of shows, and like asks for recommendations, which probably not the best person to ask, just because it's like, oh well, how do you feel about comedy and ecchi? But I'll watch pretty much anything. I go through different um genres, like just to because I like to mix it up. But I would be lying if I didn't say that it was like stuff like just the shonen like action is the easiest to just jump into and be entertained straight out. Oh, the orcs. I don't know why I saw goblins and I was like, oh no, goblins lair. Oh god. Here we go. Here we go. That fun fucking joyride. And then it just chills out. Relatively. Dude, every time I like anytime I pop off, now all I can hear is him saying that, is this my popular face? I've hit my popular face. God damn, yeah. God, that's the thing though. There's so much stuff to recommend these days. Like, I feel like I'm a pretty new gen like weeb. Like I was like I watched and started watching stuff back like when I read manga and all that in like 3rd grade. But I kind of fell off like in middle school. It's like, I'm too cool for that. And then high school I was like on my iPad, I think it was, like a tablet, and I was like, I remember manga. I remember I used to like that. I'd go rent it from the library, and I went on and like Naruto, One Piece, manga online free. And it actually came up, and I remember sitting there in the back of class by the window seat staring off when the teacher threw the chalk at me and I dodged it. And it was over from there. I was back in ever since then, and then I had friends recommend stuff. Dude, I was like so like open about it too. I'm like the weirdest, like I'm so like gun shy about a lot of stuff, but then as soon as I commit to it, it's like it out in the open. I don't give a fuck. It's double edged every single time, because it's like I remember reading like the tuning exams in class for Naruto and being like, dude, look at this, to the kid next to me, and they were like, dude, I'm gonna go check this out. Like I remember renting those books because I was so engrossed in it and I loved it so much. When are we gonna get hentai dubs though? I'm like, you have rice on your face. Well, you're not happy with the ones we have now? Is Bible Black not enough for you? My god. An unfortunate end that people have done pretty good analysis on, but a comedy ecchi one that's one of the hardest shows I've ever laughed at. Dude, watch Prison School if you haven't. Holy shit. That show is so like over the line, but so funny for some reason. Like I actually had like gut busting laughter watching that. It's just a shame that it kind of fluttered out and kind of was I'll die on this hill. Bro, all the culture. We're always welcoming of sauce in here. Where are my isekai harem monogatari boys out there, huh? That's good shit right there. It probably was. But the way the manga, you know, kind of goes isn't great, unfortunately. Like, it has a lot of potential, but the ending is very He's a butt guy. No, I've watch you too. I haven't seen it in a while. It's so funny. Just like a wave of nostalgia. I like legitimately think I sat like, no shit. I'm pretty sure I sat right here, checked out the first episode, and was like, I'll watch 10 minutes. And literally like worst back form, like hunched over, just like dying of laughter the entire time. It was so funny. I watched the entire show sitting there before I got up. Like, it was one of the few times I actually binged. I might have gotten up like once to take a break, but my god, it's just so entertaining. It's like there's so many good shows. It's like, where do you even start, especially when somebody's like just starting out? It's very overwhelming. Oh, dude, yeah, here's our Florida theme. Yeah, this is the Florida music. Ruski ships, baby. God, fuck is playing. I'm not cultured enough to know what this. Oh, banjo. That's why. Never played Banjo Kazooie. Uh-huh. I don't need a tutorial. I've been doing this since day one. Goddamn. I'm wondering if I just stay here and boot up Dark Souls in a little bit, or if I switch over to Twitch. Because you guys came out to fucking play. That's for sure. I wasn't expecting that. Trying to think. Gotta see who's around. Auto, baby. Alright. I gotta go to the bathroom regardless, so I will be right back. Probably grab. I don't know. I'm not hungry yet. I'm trying to figure out if we're gonna migrate or if I'll stick around here. We'll figure it out. A little bit of intermission. I don't even know how long this stream's been going for. So, I'll have to look at that when I get back. Burb! The expensive emotes. Bro, everybody follow me on Twitch. This isn't going to be the last time I say it, but all the platforms. Please. Appreciate it. Yeah, the Twitch handle is literally my exact same name here. Like, I made it as easy as possible to not like, cause it's already a lot to expect people to just like flip between like multiple places. So basically, any social media, if I'm on there, realistically, if I'm like actually using it, it's gonna be the exact same handle. Florida Animan, baby. I don't want to be that annoying where it's like completely different, because that's just hard to get discovered for sure. Let me see. Anybody's on the Discord? I might get some people talking too at the same time. Because I have friends too that are gonna want it. Like, they like watching me suffer. I'm like the I'm like the fool for entertainment. Like, all right, let's see. I'll have to set it up if I'm gonna switch. Shit. Yeah. Let's see how to use a computer. All right. Okay. What the fuck? Who is Glockmaster? Yeah, I have some people that if I get in a voice call with them, they're very questionable for safety of streams. Be around them. I'm gonna shoot a text out. There's some people that like to say things that are like not very PC. It's a joke, but it's still like. Thank you. All right, yeah, guys, I'm gonna switch over here in a little bit, so I'm gonna power down, probably grab some food, and then if you want to meet me over on Twitch, you are greatly welcomed. It's the exact same name, except I don't think there's a space. But it'll come up anyway. I'm like the only one. It's the same profile picture and everything. I'm gonna rally the troops, and then I'm gonna go get slapped around by the undead. It's been fun. Subscribe to the channel. I'll shill just for a little bit. Go follow me on there. Appreciate you guys coming out. I'll probably be back around here again. I'll probably bounce between the two, just depending. But yeah. I'm always terrible about closing the stream. Can't fucking find it. See you guys.